Alright. Be prepared for what I think is the greatest startup sound to any game. And that's how you know you're in for a good time, is just that intro, followed by this fantastic title screen. It's kind of hard to gauge sound, but that seems a little loud. Let me just turn that down a little bit. Think that ought to do it. So yes, Diddy's Conquest. Gotta love that play on words. I'm a sucker for the dad jokes. And, kind of crazy to think that this game came out the same year I was born. Did that press? Okay, that's just the demo. Okay, let's see, which file do I... Probably that first one. This one I started with a playthrough with a friend, actually. If you ever get back to it, I want to keep it that way. Mono? No, stereo. Okay, that has the least percentage, so let's do it. Alright. Donkey Kong Country 2. Gangplank Galley. I'm reminded of the lyrics of Daft Punk, like the legend of the Phoenix. All ends with beginnings. I guess maybe it'd make more sense to go for closing time. It's just like, sometimes the beginning starts at someone else's end. Something like that. I've kidnapped that lumbering fool, Donkey Kong, and you will never see him again. Har 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 har. That's what you think. So let's see, there's a cutlass here, there's 4 windows. That's gonna come in handy when it comes to Swanky Kong, another Kong that was invented for this game. Just like Dixie Kong. Now I will admit, I was rather off-put when I first played this game, and I'm just like, what? It's called Donkey Kong Country, and there is no Donkey Kong. You have to rescue him. But along the way, I actually preferred Dixie Kong to Donkey Kong, actually. Oh, I love this ability. The ability to just be able to throw the other character to be able to catch a few things. Bonk. I think there's something here. Yeah. This way. Find the token. I will. It's pretty easy, actually. It is the first level, after all. They want to get your bearings. It's like, okay, this is how you play a platformer. This is a power-up, and this is what happens when you use the power-up. That kind of stuff. It is the art of good game design, which I unfortunately feel like has lost these days. So that cluster of bananas was creating an arrow to go this way. So first we're going to charge up Rambi. And go! Boom! It was actually the friend that showed me that one. I couldn't figure that part out, actually. Destroy them all. Seems easy enough. Okay. Let's, nope. Let's try that again. I know how to play Donkey Kong Country 2. I've beaten this game. I can play some of the hardest levels. It's a matter of pride at this point. There we go. We got 2 coins. First I want more bananas. No, there we go. Rest of those DK tokens. As you can tell from the highest played file, I haven't collected all of them. Oh, 3 up, right? 2. One away. And that's how you can tell we're in the 90s, is that Diddy Kong is beatbox. I feel like... I'm trying to think. Probably the last major beatboxer we've had was Justin Timberlake, and I don't think he's been beatboxing for a long time. Yeah, I know there's a secret there, but I do not feel confident in getting that secret. This game I would definitely say I'm competent with. I wouldn't say I know most of the ins and outs of it like I do with the original Donkey Kong Country, but I know a fair bit of it. At least a lot more than Donkey Kong Country 3. I'm still kind of debating if I should play Donkey Kong 3 one of these days, as I've seen gameplay footage of it, and, well, I just really couldn't mesh that well with Baby Kong, in all honesty. And I'm happy that Dixie's still with us, but, well, who knows, maybe Baby Kong is like how I felt with Dixie Kong, and the idea that it's like, what? No, I'm being cheated. What? Why that? But who knows? Well, it depends. It's a combination of finding it and, well, having the money for it. Because, well, these games are good, so obviously people are willing to pay quite a fair bit of money for them. In fact, I could definitely say I was insanely lucky, as I picked up my copy of Donkey Kong Country 2 at a garage sale for 75 cents. Probably one of the best buys I've had in a long time. Okay, good. Wait, is there anything up here? Anything in the barrel? No. Get the car. We're up to 3. I'm kind of thinking there was like a little trick here where you can almost cheese it to get some more extra lives. No! Go down. Here we go. Yeah. Might as well load up. Be able to go a fair bit further if you have the extra lives. I guess that's really about it. I'm not doing that again. It's not worth it. It's not like you get an extra lives or anything. I got the cone. Spelled the cone. Very good. It's just really insane just playing the first Donkey Kong Country and going to this one. It's like, how on earth did they find the ability to cram even more in there? But they did. Ah, I got the bunch. I'm a much bigger fan of Dixie Kong completing the stage, not only with that sweet electric guitar riff, but... no, that is about it. It's Chief Thunder. Come and say hello to your old grandpappy Cranky. I'm back by popular demand. I don't know why I help you so much, you don't appreciate me. What do you want this time? What is Lockjar's locker? Below the letter K, you'll find a reward if you avoid the dancer. The letter K, eh? May embrace mayhem. Jump for joy when crossing the longest horizontal rope. Yeah, I figured that part out, actually. Try using your team throw at the start of the stage. Oh, right, there's no B button. You gotta leave the monkey museum. Guess I better tidy things up. Miserable dump up. Wow, he's even being cruel to himself. I thought there was some at the top here. We got a bonus game. Find the token. I was gonna say, if you look closely, you can actually kind of see it peeking out of the chest. First try. If you could just figure out how to get up. Yeah! Oof! Well, I got that at least. Very good. Anything there? Nope. Now watch out for the hoppers. No! That's better. Believe me, when the game gets further on, it's gonna look like I actually know what I'm doing. It's like what people tell me when it comes to eating spicy food, is that it seems like the least spicy stuff is the stuff that makes you sweat, but then as you get further along, you get more used to it. Alright, what do we got? More bananas. I was hoping maybe I was going to bounce on something and something would pop up. Hey, another coin. Could always use more of those. Can't stomp on that guy, it just makes me angry. Yeah, I was a little worried that wasn't going to have enough momentum. Oh, look at these graphics. Oh yes, I am invincible! Now, what do we got here? Find the token. Another token. I think this one you just jump for it. Jump for joy. Of course, that wasn't the level that Cranky was talking about, but same basic principle. Well, I got the one up this time. Mr. DK in the house. I don't know, you just gotta love that culture that this game was made in. Lockjar's Locker. Okay, this is the one where the K is. Let's see. Nothing down here? Looks like the water level's rising a little bit. There's the K. I wonder what dancer Cranky's talking about. Well, there's a coin. Oh, wait. No. Some secret. Cranky's messing with us. But I could definitely say when it comes to these underwater levels, especially with the stingray going around, I'm very much reminded of a level of Battletoads. Oh, there's Lockjaw. Must be some other way to get in there. Oh, watch out for rules. Oh. On guard! So just trying to figure out where the secrets are. Can I go up here? Yeah! Hey! Hey! Nope, nothing there. Whew! That was close. In fact, even just those little lockjaw enemies that come after you, very reminiscent of underwater enemies, also from that same Battletoads level. Wish I could remember the name of it. I very, very rarely remember the names of it. I just know that Professor T-Bird referred to it as the Steel Spaghetti by Guy Fieri. I just like that little rhyme because I got the time. Oh! Enough of that. Just gonna look through every nook and cranny. Watch out! Alright, get another unguard. You will die. There's gonna be some way to get under there, right? Come on, no? Seems like the screen does a lot more shaking on this level than I remember. No? Maybe this one? No? Like I said at the start, I'm competent, but I don't know all the secrets. It's just so fun being able to kill these guys because I never really figured out where these on guards were when I first played the game. So usually I just have to run away from those things. Hey, get it to the core! Alright, 22. That's a good number. Oh, probably have to charge up for that one. Did you use it this button? Yep. Oh no, come back! Darn. There we go. Just a bunch of bananas. Aw, another bunch of bananas. Well, I still got the extra life anyways. I feel like I'm just scatting when I say that. Alright, Twinkie Kong. Let's see how many I can get right. Which, I have no proof for this, but I am very much convinced that this was the basis for the finale of Banjo-Kazooie. Yo, Mega, well, good evening. Let's see, Swinky Swag. What is my name? Stinky. Okay, try this one. What is the first enemy that you see in the game? I believe it is a rat. Yeah, let's play on. What is the name of this area of my island? Gangway, Gangplank, Galleon. 3 out of 3? You're pretty good at this. I got coins. You're a puzzler. What button do you press to run? The wire beam! No! I think it's the Y button. Yeah! You clever little monkey. Now, listen carefully. What is the name of the first level of this game? Oh... Well, I feel like it's gonna be Pirate Panic, not Picnic. You clever little monkey. Now, listen carefully. What is the name of the enemy boss who has kidnapped Donkey Kong? Captain K. Rool. All correct, folks. Didn't they do well? Alright, Gym Challenge. In the first level of the game, how many windows did the captain's cabin have? Oh no! Let's see. 6. Oh, it must have been 4! Okay, let's try that again. Yes, let's play it. What is the name of the first rigging level? Main Brace Man. Okay, try this one. In the first level of the game, which of these is not a background object in Captain K. Rool's cabinet? I remember this one because this was when I played through with a friend. Because he brought the gun with him. Nice going, guys. Here's your prize. That's all I got. Didn't they do well, folks? Except for that one question. Used up a fair bit of coin there, but, well, I'm sure I shall make up some more later. Topsail trouble. Alright. Now let's see, is there a secret if I charge up? Well, the screen moves, but there wasn't anything there. I do like the idea there's these little hooks here, because that way if you do lose, Coily, I believe his name is, then you'll still be able to proceed forward. Oh no! Come back, Coily, I miss you! What did I even hit? Let's see, what's... I wanted the A! A! Yeah, well. Fun while it lasted. Ah! There we go. Probably could have made it actually, but I wanted to be safe. A bunch of bananas is really annoying me. Well, it's technically not a bunch because, well, the bunch actually comes together, but it's the idea that there's a grouping of bananas. And that's where Coily comes back. Nope. Sorry, Dixie, I didn't mean to make you cry. Didn't mean to make you cry. I'm not back again this time tomorrow. Carry on, 'cause nothing really matters. I guess I really gotta make sure I press the button. Well, now I'm really second guessing what the controls are after the Swanky Kong. It's like, what button is which? I played this game by instinct almost. Well, once you're familiar enough with the controller, you just know what button to press. It's like, well, which button do you press? I don't know. It's the one that's roughly in this area. It's where my hands are roughly folded. That's gotta be the thing I love. I don't love that. That's gotta be the thing I love about the Super Nintendo controller, is that the run button is usually the Y button and the B button is the jump button. However, the Y has a little bit of a scoop in it, so it's easier for you to rest your thumb there. You can just hold it as you run. And, yeah, the dog bone shape is fantastic. You reach all the buttons and whatnot. It's a good controller. Oh, I don't remember that hook being there, unless that's the secret. Find the token. I think I can do that. Just gotta watch out for the dragonflies. Oh no! Okay, let's try that again. I'm not leaving here until I get this token. I'll just take my time with it. I got time. 6. Had another 6 seconds. Just like I have 6 coins. Can't grab onto the rope. That's annoying. Just gotta watch out for the bee. Watch out for the zinger. It's one of the few enemies I remember the names of. I think like everybody else, they just call them the bees. Oh no, not the bees. Actually, I should save that line for later. You'll see what I mean. Aww, I missed the end. So this is not the end of the level. See what I did there? Alright, Funky Kong. Don't need you just yet. The Crow's Nest. And I love how it's spelled with a K. Just like King K. Rool, the clingers. And that's such a Battletoads homage right there, the way the eyes pop out like that. That's exactly how the Toads would pose during the boss fight as well. Got him. I know they change up the pattern. There we go. No! Okay, what are you gonna do now? Got him! It is the first boss after all, so it makes sense to be a little easy. Looks like Dixie's Dancing. Just in like one frame at a time. Crocodile Cauldron. Crocodile Cauldron? I thought they closed that place down! I know that's not the actual line, but well, I wanted to try to have it make some more sense than what it would have out of context. Because those aren't the ones that jump. Bonk. I'm gonna keep this barrel just in case. There's the bouncer. Boing, boing. It's all just about realizing how far you can go with it. Alright, cannonball. Do the cannonball run. Now, what will you give me? Collect the stars. Bit of an obscure reference, but, well, there's something about Donkey Kong Country that reminds me a lot of this Toy Story game. Very similar graphics and whatnot. And those stars, I'm pretty sure, is what you would collect instead of coins or bananas. And, well, that was the main reason I brought up the whole star thing. Now let's see. There we go. I just realized it, so the bananas were in a Y shape. It was probably to show you can shoot. Yeah! You have to know that technique later on anyways. Way. Or at least I'm gonna guess that's what this creature's name is. Seems like it would fit, you know, the spider and whatnot. And I love the idea that they're wearing 8 shoes. That was with the echo effect there. Aha. I figured the bananas were pointing me to some sort of secret. Find the token. I will. Oh, that's not too bad. I'm just like, how high do I have to go and how much time do I have? Once you know the secret. Look at all these bananas. Game's kind of lagging there, but there was just so much. Oh dear. Come back! Aw. I never liked him. He was really nice. Another one. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm sorry. I don't mean to hurt. I just seem to do that by accident, unfortunately. Oh, good. That was horrible. Oh! But I got money back. Hee. Okay, let's do this. Oh, right. 10 coins. Very good. Let's see, do I get a 1-up? Not bad. Well, I'll take the coin over a banana. A single banana. He switched up the rhythm that time. Let's see, Clovis Kiosk, Swanky Gum. I better save the coins. I'm in unfamiliar territory. I want to make sure I have enough to be able to save. Oh, yes. Given the day, if you were to ask me what my favorite tune in this game is, it would either be this one or another one coming up. Just gonna let it speak for itself. Needed that barrel. That's a lot further than I wanted to go, but whatever. I hear you, Diddy, but I can't let you out. Yeah! That's how you do it. That is not how you do it. Well, it was almost how you do it. I'm just a sucker for that, like, 90s bass riff that this has going. Yeah! There you are. I was afraid I lost you. I feel like I was really risking that one. Should have saved it for the zinger. They're definitely a lot bigger this time compared to how they were in the first game. No! Maybe there's a way to drop down to that barrel. Woo! Didn't even think about that. I'll take care of you. Oh! So close! Let's try that again. Thankfully, there's no time. I mean, there's no timer. I can do this. I can do this. Why is it so hot in here, Mrs. Puff? Why is it so hot in here? Ah, my head is cramping, Mrs. Puff. I was hoping the light was going to be a nice marker. Find the token. Not too bad. Got 10 of those. Can't think you need 20 to make a dent, but we'll find out when we get there. Well, now that I got the bonus game, I'm just going to... Bad timing. Oh. No! That's not what I wanted. Dang, I didn't even get the prize. And there's Funky Kong! Let's keep going. I've got enough coins, I think. Lava Lagoon. Ah. This is very terrifying. Just gotta hop on the seal. They'll cool it off for you. Now the problem is, I don't know how long the timer works, so you really have to lick it. There's the K. I know I could be going for the bananas, but I don't want to, just for the risk. See, look at how fast I turned to red. In fact, I didn't even wait for that to finish. Get out of my way! Gonna ignore the coin. No! Woo! Alright. It was a secret. I do love the idea that the bananas provide you the way you should go. Oh! There was an unguard in there. How in the world can you survive in the lava? No! Dixie, don't forget me. Gotta watch out for the porcupine fish. Must be going up. If I just waited one more rotation, I got a little too trigger happy on that one. Alright, I made it to the college. Get going! Red Hot Ride. This is one of those levels I hate because it's just so tedious. You can only move so fast. It's almost as bad as a scrolling level, but, well, you have a little more control over it than that. You'll see what I mean as the level progresses. Now, can I toss you up to Ramby? We ride! There's just barely enough room for you to ride Ramby on the balloons. There's a coin there. There we go. Clear away the bees. Gonna get that? Oh! The jet of steam. That poor balloon is going all the way down into the lava. If I can make it. Yes. Feels like I'm impersonating the Who there. Nobody knows what it's like. Oh dear. I think it was. I'm trying to remember what the exact lyrics were. It was just like something to. Even that kind of sounds a lot like... Oh, what is the name of that character? Steven Universe. Iris, not sapphire. Whew. Thankfully they give you plenty of time, but it's quite intimidating. Get back! Get back to where you once belong. Get back to it. No! Oh! Woo! Ah! I feel like I didn't deserve that, but I will definitely take it. Oh man! It's gonna give me a heart attack! I feel like I didn't really deserve that one either, but whatever. Okay, how on earth am I supposed to get the end there? Nope, gotta get... This is not a fine time to have your drink, Dixie. I am just going to ignore that because I would have no idea how... Oh. Huh? So you go back for the dynamite, go over and you take care of the bees. Or just simply hold on to this barrel the whole time. Yes! No! There's enough steam! And same for the gaming industry as well. We need more steam. Much more steam. I'm reminded of this one little Oblivion scene where the guy's like in a snowbank. He's just like, snow! More snow! Can't have enough snow. Indeed. Well, he gets one out of the way. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Goodbye, everyone. I'll have to see you all in therapy. Probably shouldn't say that because I'm not ready to end this episode. I'm having fun. Besides, I want to see how far I can make it in the lava world as... Well, I contemplate whether I hate the lava world the most or the swamp the most. We shall see. Nope. You make me angry, Phil. Yeah, it's probably going to be a bit of an obscure reference. It was popular at the time, but well, this day and age, I'm not really sure how many people would know what I'm talking about. Okay. Keep that barrel. You know, I wish I could have that secret ability to just have long enough hair that I could just carry objects in it. Nope. Not gonna work. What time is it? Not gonna work o'clock. Yet another one of those obscure references that was big at the time, but in this day and age, unless you were there and have a pretty thorough memory of it, you're probably not gonna know what that is from. But if you know what that is from, then odds are we're probably of similar age. Or of similar tastes. Men culture. Or women culture. Or some in between. What either. Take it back. Yeah. I'm gonna take this to destroy all the bees. Not the bees. Probably one of those... I'm not even sure what anime that was from. I just remember that was just like one of the surviving pieces of it is just the bees are here. And then there's this one guy with like a 19th century double barrel shotgun that comes in. It's just like, I'll stop. And the daughter's just like, you'll hurt the bees. You can do a better job than that. You'll hurt the bees. Kind of like a fun Southern Belle sort of sound. Okay, good. So there is some steam here. is looking good. It looks like I might beat the level with Dixie this time. Looks like I'm gonna do what I did all the time in Celeste and thread the needle! This really gets difficult. Very difficult. Oh! I thought it was way up in the stage. No! 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 I feel like I'm doing my best Ganon impression from the Legend of Zelda on CDI. Join me, Link, and I will make your face the greatest in all of Corridor, or else you will die. I'm trying to remember what other phrases he had. No! Not into the pit! It burns! I just remember one version where it was just him on helium, so it's just like, no, not into the pit, it burns! That's like He-Man on helium. I have the power! By the power of Grayskull. I would attempt to do the whole soliloquy, but I'm not sure if I remember that much about He-Man. Let's see, it was just like, hello, I am Adam. Great power was bestowed upon me when I waved aloft my magic sword and said, by the power of Grayskull. I feel like there was more than that. After all, you had to talk about Orko the Wizard. Which, for those of you that grew up in the 80s, who was the more annoying character? Orko the Wizard or Snarf from Thundercats? Right? Yes. That part I can get down alright. This. I get the feeling now that I got both Kongs, I'm probably gonna get this on the first try. Nope. No! Just go, 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 go. Nope. Yes. I was really hoping to beat this level with Dixie. I just love beating levels with Dixie so much more than Diddy. Yes! I get a bunch. Yeah, he's definitely changing up the arrangement. I don't think Dixie does that with the electric guitar. And I'm on the museum. Squawks Shaft. Shaft! Dang right. Love this. Starting off with the barrels, I see. Oh! A higher pitch. No, that's what I get for just trying to be like, see, I could do it on the first try rather than waiting for the full rotation. Crazy when I have moments like that. It's almost like my brain is able to slow down time to be able to figure out where the best spot is. As I mentioned in the original Donkey Kong Country gameplay, I have like the opposite of aphantasia, and I feel like that kind of applies here as well. Why? To tell you can shoot the coconut. But you can't shoot these. Brilliant game design. It's a way of being able to give a tutorial, but in such a way that it doesn't talk down to the player. I feel like that's just a lost art these days. And I do also love the idea that the sound effects of the hooks you can actually hear, so you can get a better idea of the timing. Something that I wish the Super Nintendo version of Battletoads and Double Dragon could have done better. See, they put that there on purpose, so that way you would know it's better to shoot them. We got that thumb. Or pointer finger, if you prefer. I find it's easier to tap with the pointer finger than it is with the thumb. Oh! It's like the power thirst sound effect. If anybody remembers that. Power thirst is really... Oh! Oh! Power spawning babies. You'll have so many babies. 400. Oh, what do we got? Bunch of bananas. I'm at the boss already. I'm going to college. You know, I gotta work on that degree so I can get a better salary. Hello, dearies. I'm Miss Wrinkly-Kong, the headmistress here at Kong College. I'm available to teach courses on how to play this game, or if you just pop in when you want to save your little old game. It's hard to read that in a slow voice. So the first one is thankfully free. Going for that first one. 18% of the game. Go down. Come back if you got any problems now. It's kind of funny. I very much compare it to Crash Bandicoot like I did in the previous video. The idea that in the first Crash Bandicoot, the save icon was Tawna, which I would say is just as attractive as... I just played it not too long ago. Daisy Kong in the original game. But yet I guess that got a little too much for a kids game, so they had to make it somebody a bit on the older, less attractive side. Bring up the sword. I get the feeling I'm going to be losing one of the Kongs, and dang it, I want Dixie Kong to make it to the end. Now I know he's going to change up the ability. There we go, he's back. No! And wind up, dang it. Where is it? Get back here. Yes. Oh, I did it. Play that guitar solo, Dixie. Okay, there was a bass accompaniment there. I feel like that was something. Creme Quay. Oh, this is the swamp. Of course, for me, the most hated part of the game would have to be back to back. I think I'll keep going until I can make my way to Funky Kong. Ah, yes, see, I have 5 seconds to decide which direction. Makes it easier. Where'd he go? It's kind of freaky. Have this ghost and whatnot. Get some bananas. Get some bananas. I know he can't see, but I'm over here, buddy. Not worth it. I guess they were just like, you know what? We were a little too difficult on the barrel cannons before. Let's make things a little easier this time around. There was a cannonball somewhere. Wonder where. It's just something. There's a Ramby? And it's telling me to go back for some reason. No! I'm going this way. And the bananas tell you the way to go. I was gonna say, that's gonna be a banana thief, isn't it? I wonder if he's a Serponian. There may or may not be another obscure reference. Unless maybe you've been watching my channel and you know that I'm absolutely in love with that show and eagerly awaiting season 2 to finally come out. And physical media, of course. I do know it's still available on digital, but, well... Yeah, whatever. Give me that. Find the token. Think I can do that? There it is. Add another 8 seconds. This is good. This is very good. Got another coin. Dang it. I want to hear more Dixie Kong rocking out, not the beatbox. Maybe I should just play as Dixie more often. The liner is Galleon. I think this is underwater. Yep. Good luck trying to see anything, like, my goodness. Also, this is full of putrid swamp water. I don't know which is worse. Oh, there we go, now I can see. This area being filled with putrid swamp water, or the first one which is full of pollution. And yeah, you gotta love that little flashing thing. It's because if you were to go back frame by frame, you'll actually just see that the screen just goes all white for a brief second. There's a little fun thing for you to look for. At least it's a little less intense than it was in the original game. And thankfully I don't have to worry about this angler being lost. It's not like on guard or anything. Although I'm still gonna keep on guard just in case. Let's see, I was about to say, is that a forfer? There are some of them that split, well, they go in 4, but they go diagonally instead of orthonically. I still don't know if I pronounced that word correctly. Cross shape is T-shape as opposed to X-shaped. There. X shape again, not T. Good, because I'm trying to avoid T. Although I do like a good cup of Earl Grey every so often. Earl Grey, green tea, or elderberry. Elderberry's the dish. Where did that starfish come from? So if you hold the run button, you can actually swim a little faster, and that's interesting. Woo! Woo! Can I go down? No. Maybe from the top. Down. Oh! Where'd you come from? Get the feeling I'm getting close to the end. I hope. Don't. Do I? Don't want to get too bloody high. No! It's about how I feel, Dixie. It's about how I feel. About that. This level is quite expensive. Also, I find it fascinating that she has blonde hair, but yet everywhere else she has brown hair. So either she's dyeing that hair blonde, or she's dyeing the rest of herself brown. Or maybe it's just an extension. I'm probably putting more thought into this than most of the developers probably did. It's like, oh, it'll stick out. It matches with the pink ensemble. Woo! I hope this is the way. Well, it's a way, I guess. Arrows are telling me to go up. But should I? Did I just go back to the beginning? I feel so lost. Should be advice of bananas, I guess. This way, I guess. Just gotta watch out for the starfish. Like, where am I going? And where in the world can I get another DK barrel? Oh. Well, that makes me feel better. I figured that was an X shape. You can tell by the color, or lack thereof, considering my setup. That's a T-shape too. Excellent. I want to play as Dixie, dang it. They both play the same when swimming and whatnot, but still. I feel like I gotta be getting close, getting to the G and whatnot. Oh dear! End my suffering. No! Not that way! Limer's Galleon. Did I mention I do not like the swamp? I do not like it, Sam. I am. I do not like... Well, I mean, I know the rest of the line is I do not like green eggs and ham, but, well, that doesn't really make sense here, now does it? concentration and trying to get this level over with. It's kind of overstaying its welcome for me. Feel the frames. No! Okay, this one's X-shaped. And so is this one. That one I think just inflates. Oh, thank goodness. I'm just happy to be out of there. Hey, this funky dog! Yeah! Might as well go a little longer. This is just kind of a bonus. Does it sink back? There we go. Okay, now where in the world would you get Webby? This seems a lot easier than the last level, or more straightforward. I do wonder what the more scientific name for these things are. I just always refer to them as cattails. Feels like the timing is just so close. It's like, am I gonna land on it or if I'm just gonna go through it? It's the G. This actually got Dixie to rock out. Rattle battle? Wonder what this could be about. Oh, this is where you become coily. Of course, there's only one of them. See, this is just such a refreshing change of pace. Not only is it bright, so you can actually see things, but the music is fun. There's just kind of this feeling of like, okay, we put you through ringers, so let's have you have a little fun again. And then it's almost like you could fly up to the sky. It's kind of fascinating, but coily I feel like serves pretty similar purpose to the frog from the first game. The idea that it's weird to walk because it's just kind of like a constant jumping thing. But works out pretty well in terms of jumping. Which at least for the frog it made more sense. But snake jumping, no idea. Yeah! Figured they meant something. Collect the styles. Now do I collect them as coily or do I collect them as... Okay. Well, they give you plenty of time. go. Cut the coin. Excellent. Now, I think I'll go a little further because it's like I said, this level is, it's fun. The game is being fun. Well, I say that after I take a hit. And not in the fun way. What? Where did you come from? I'm so confused. Rattle battle. Let's keep going. Let's finish this. At least finish this level. I know I could jump over those barrels to get the end, but I don't know if I actually got the rest of the letters. Oh man, I was hoping for a 3 for a... Bonk. Bonk. Oh, I could have gotten all the letters actually. Darn. Okay, I'm determined to finish this level and then, depending on how things go, I might just call it an episode there. Give me the coin. Certainly got enough lives to be able to do it. Might as well take advantage of the situation. Yeah, I got the 3 for... Darn. Why must you do that? Just feeling good, and then you're just like, no. Makes me think of how people describe Don Bluth films. It's the idea of like, oh, the world can be full of magic and whatnot, and then as you're in the middle of it, you just all of a sudden get slapped with a cold splash of reality. Yes! Boom! Just a little bit further. It's like an old piece of motivational advice I hear people say is, well, try to take a step forward, even if you fall flat on your face, you'll have still made progress. Yeah, I could have actually gotten the end that time. I'm just concentrating on actually finishing this level. Oh man, how did that not kill me? I guess the game can be merciful when it wants to. Of course, I say that as if I'm like drowning here. I think I'm doing pretty good for myself. Gee. There we go. Just gonna go up and over. I wonder if Diddy Kong is just off screen there or something. Slime climb. I'll at least give it a shot. What can I say? I'm having fun. Oh, I hate this level. If I don't get on the first try, I'm just gonna end it there. Yeah, there's Diddy. Wait a second. Boom! Much better. I know there's a trick for getting coins like that, but I've never been quite good at them. Yes, if I didn't know to go upwards already. Oh, dear. No, let me alone. Oh. Well, true to my word, I'm going to end it there. After all, I got the Funky Kong, so I can go back to level 1 and get as many lives as I have now. Those naughty crocodiles, all they want to learn is how to fight and squash monkeys. Tisk. Wait, what on earth? Jumping on enemies? Like, what is there? If you hold the jump button down while jumping on an enemy, you will bounce higher and further than normal. As if I didn't know that already. Alright. There we go. Thank you for joining me on an episode of Donkey Kong Country 2. Until next time, keep having fun.